Internet.
Hey everybody, welcome to... Oh, I thought we were on. You're just jumping ahead of me, like power of the internet, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no. You're on.
Hey everybody, welcome... I'm on or I'm on? I'm not on.
You're on. I'm waiting. It's live. We'll do it
okay.
live.
I mean, it's been a few years I've done this thing. Let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday Night Live. No, that's not the right.
Nice.
No. I can't think of any other good shows. Everybody, welcome to another episode, the return episode of Breaking Cinematic Universes. I, of course, am Trevor, joined as always by the illustrious Pat.
Yeah,
Trick.
Patrick, please. Thank you.
I do that every so often. So it's been a while.
Yep.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but we've been a lull of news anyways. So, yeah, could be worse, right?
It didn't hurt. Yeah, I mean, kind of, coronavirus is kind of... Oh, so let me go ahead and go into this, because it's going to happen on this show today anyways. Fucking Ghostbusters is delayed again.
Again. I'm just waiting.
Black Widow at this point. I don't care about more.
I think we all care about Black
Widow.
I
just want Ghostbusters.
I know.
I just want Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I know. The it sucks it's delayed again. I feel like Disney can't delay Black Widow again, though. We've delayed 3 times. We've delayed to a year after it was supposed to release. I don't think they can delay anymore. Shang-Chi is coming out 2 months after Black Widow. So we're stacked this year when it comes to Marvel movies. I don't think I can delay anymore. I think they'll have to do some type of sweetheart deal if they do streaming instead. Yeah.
You had Black Widow that was supposed to come out first. Then you had Eternals. Then Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think it was Spider-Man or Doctor Strange.
Spider-Man's next.
And then Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So, well, the one thing that Marvel has actually given us, finally... Wait, you're a wrestling fan, Patrick?
I am.
Finally, the MCU has come back to screens.
In a home version, with WandaVision. Yeah, by the way, I don't know if your mic's clipping or what, but you keep dropping your audio, by the way. I don't know if your mic's clipping or what, but we'll figure that out. WandaVision is fantastic. No idea. Though. Yeah. When you get every now and then you come out. Yeah.
It started off very slow.
Mm-hmm.
But in episode 4, it really picks up.
Yeah. I feel like that's where they started explaining more, where I understood what was happening in the first 3 episodes. It was just a matter of like how they were doing certain things. I've called everything but one last piece, which I don't want to go into spoilers here. We'll just say, if you're not caught up. Episode 4 has more exposition. Episodes 1 through 3, it's supposed to be confusing. You're supposed to be as thrown off as you are watching it. And in episode 4, some of the characters even comment on that, which I thought was really cool. I feel like we were our audience wasn't, or some of the characters were an analog for the audience when they're asking questions we're asking. Like, is Vision alive? Isn't he supposed to be dead?
By the way, I mean, dude, it's been almost like 4 or 5 days now since episode 4 dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the what do they call it? The
what?
The statute of limitations is
embargo.
The embargo.
Yeah, statute of limitations is a little different. Yeah.
We find out that Geraldine was actually Monica Rambeau, which you're gonna laugh at this one. So I'm thinking when they cast her, and I'm like, but she was just a kid. Like, she's not going to become like an almost 25, 20 to 30-year-old woman in 5 years. And then I sat there and
Because
I'm
you
thinking about
forgot.
it. I forgot it took place in the 90s.
Yep. You
So
and many other people. You and many other people did the same thing, and they were like, "What you mean?" Yeah, everyone else was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
So Monica Rambeau was Geraldine, and at
Wow.
the end of episode 3, you had Agnes.
Yep.
What's her name? Agnes.
It's Agnes.
Agnes and the black guy. I can't.
Mm-hmm. Herb.
Yeah, I can't remember the black guy's name.
Herb.
Herb. You had them saying she doesn't have a house.
Yeah.
She doesn't have this. She doesn't have that.
Yeah.
And it was like, what? What do you mean she doesn't have that stuff? How do you know she doesn't have that stuff?
And
like an murder mystery.
Yeah. I think most people had figured out that she was Monica Rambeau. Like I said, I only have one thing that's not, because we also learned in episode 4 and confirmed that Wanda's doing all of this. So when Wanda sees something she doesn't like, it changes. When, for example, she sees the beekeeper, she's like, no, rewind. Or when Geraldine says something about Ultron and her brother, she's like, I don't know who you are, I don't like you, and you're gone. And then she's also masking Ultron because Ultron is a corpse.
You mean Vision?
Sorry, Vision. Vision is a corpse. She's animating him, making him do stuff, and she is put on a coat of paint over him so she can see him how she wants to see him and not how he really looks, which is completely, grayed, a husk of a thing with a big gaping hole where the mind gem was. And yeah. So now we know what he actually looks like. And I don't know how he's being animated. I still think Mephisto's involved here. But we haven't gotten reveal of him yet.
Kevin Feige has come out and said that Scarlet Witch is the most powerful person in the MCU, when he initially had said that it was actually Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it's
so my question is,
truly who what? Sorry, we had some latency.
Who truly is the most powerful? Is it?
One.
I said, who is the most?
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is the most powerful until Franklin Richards comes of age, and then we have some talking to some conversations to happen. But we haven't seen the Fantastic Four yet, so Franklin can't be around, at least not that we know of. But no, Scarlet Witch is 100% more powerful than Captain Marvel. It's not even a competition. That's like saying who's more powerful. Point, who's more powerful, Thor or Darcy? Who's going to win in a fight? I love Darcy. Very happy she's back. But in a fight, I'm sorry. That's what. Yeah.
Have you seen people calling for a Darcy Jimmy Woo X-Files-esque show on Disney Plus?
I have, which I would totally watch. I'd totally watch a Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.-esque, X-Files-esque side spinoff with the two of them, because I love both of them. And by the way, every time I see that actor, the actor who plays Jimmy Woo, I forgot his name. Every time I see him, I think of The Office. Yeah. So every time I see Randall, every time I think of The Office.
Oh, he's Jim.
He's Jim. So every time I'm like,
fake Jim.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So every single time, it's either that or Kim Jong Un from the interview. If you saw The Interview, he played Kim Jong Un in that. Yeah. But every time I see him, I always go, "Huh, John Krasinski. It's awesome." or oh, it's cool. It's Jim from The Office. Just because, just that added layer. It's one of my favorite bits in The Office. But no, Randall's great in this. Darcy's great. I think she's been underutilized. I'm glad she's back at doing something, because she was great in Thor. They underused her in everything else. She's only done Thor and the Dark World, right? She was barely in the Dark World, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, she was in it a good chunk. But let's flip the script a little bit for a second. To another thing Trevor is actually mad about.
All right.
I know that's a long list. So they recently revealed some behind the scenes set photos from Thor Love and Thunder of Kraglin, Nebula, Thor, and Star-Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a bone to pick with the MCU costuming department.
Okay. I haven't seen the photos, by the way.
Star-Lord.
But they change him every single time,
his
don't
look
they?
so much. No,
it's like
he's had the
Spider-Man.
same
Yeah.
jacket for like
Yeah.
3 movies. He's had the same jacket for. Okay, first of all, being Spider-Man is a hell of a lot cheaper than being Star-Lord.
Unless you get the animated eyes. I like
Hell
those.
of a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw a guy selling them on Facebook for $400.
What, the
The
eyes?
animated mask or the animatronic?
Oh yeah, those are really
mask
cool. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think one of our mutual friends, I believe, has one from our charity organization. I think I think one of them has. I thought Arthur did. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe he. I know Joe doesn't.
No, Joe doesn't. But I thought Arthur did.
I know. I mean, let's be honest here, dude. Granted, I need to tell Joe this. I think he needs to cut his hair again because he's getting to be long hair hippie Spider-Man. Like his hair's starting to get a little too long.
Yeah.
Like cut it back up. You know, the bowl cut,
right.
the Peter Parker bowl cut.
The Peter Parker.
I still love Joe to death.
No, Joe's great. Yeah, I think. No, I think. Yeah, when it comes to MCU, though, I'm loving what they're doing with WandaVision. I'm loving that we're now getting to see more of what, like I said, a lot of the questions they were writing on the board were things a lot of us were asking. I'm still waiting because Agnes referenced the devil. Sorry, actually, I think what's her face? Is it D? The blonde chick that she said that Agnes says runs everything. You got to get in her good graces. Both of them made references to the devil. Agnes making references, like Dee says something about like the devil's in the details, and Agnes leans over and says that's not the only place he is, or something like that. And if Agnes is Agatha Harkness, who I think she is, she knows a little bit about the devil. So for those who don't know, Mephisto is basically the devil of the MCU, of the Marvel Universe. And he has a lot to do with Spider-Man as well. And the Spider-Man movie's coming up. So I don't know. We shall see. Lots of questions. Lots of
Didn't
fun.
Peter Fonda play him in Ghost Rider?
Did he? I forgot. I'm going to look that up. But yeah, I'm liking. Yeah, I can't remember, honestly. Do we purposely forget that movie? Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. We also recently posted on our Facebook page, which is
that's Mephistopheles.
That's different, I guess.
Very different.
Oh, okay. So recently on our Facebook page, where you're possibly watching this right now, we also recently posted new art, I guess you could call it, from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And that's another thing I got a bone to pick with the MCU. Why does it have to be the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Can't it just be Falcon and Winter Soldier?
It works
or Falcon
better that
and
way.
the Winter Soldier? Why do you have to have the word "the" in there twice?
It's redundant.
But it is. But you finally have an actual sketch of Daniel Bruhl as Baron Zemo with the mask on.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bring that up, by the way. If I
and
go ahead.
I'll tell you right now, he looks fantastic as Baron Zemo. He really does. And it kind of leads to the video. It kind of leads to the video that they posted of him, sitting there in a chair. I think it was for D23 last year. And he's sitting in a chair and you just see him kind of pull the mask down.
Yeah. Been waiting for this, man.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah. No, I think he looks great.
I'm
Go ahead.
interested to see Wyatt Russell as John Walker. I'm interested as to if he's a a super soldier or if he is just a regular man that's just like a super athlete, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
Does that make any sense?
it does.
So
Sorry,
you
look, this just looks
you can
corny. I don't
probably
like it. By the way, I don't like.
well,
I
I
don't like
mean,
it.
our mutual friend
Uh huh.
our mutual friend Scott wants to do that, but do it in all black.
Okay, that could be fun. All black, black and
Which
red, or just
yeah, black and red.
yeah. I would. It could look better.
Like you
I just think it looks meh. Yeah, I just think it looks meh right now.
I mean,
Hopefully, it looks better later on.
the set photos we've seen actually look good.
Yeah.
They don't look bad. But I mean, the MCU Captain America suit is iconic. It's one of the best designs of the costume, not the Avengers version.
Hmm.
I still thoroughly hate, and so apparently does Chris Evans. He hates that Avengers Captain America suit. Like there was a joke when he got the script for Endgame, and they said, "Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to wear the Avenger suit again." He goes, "Really?" He did
It's
not like,
funny.
especially that headpiece. He hated the headpiece.
Yeah. I mean, did he
Um,
not like the? Did he not like it? Like in regards to the like how it felt? Is that what you're talking about? Like not the look, but just the feel, right?
yes,
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I
just the,
figured.
I didn't like the look at all. I did not
I
like the
think
look
I
at all of the suit, and in
they
Winter
should just go back
Soldier
to the
when
old school.
he
Yeah.
in Winter Soldier when he started the movie out in the stealth suit, I'm like, oh, thank God,
Yeah.
we're not going to see the Avengers suit again. And then at the end of the movie, when he went and stole which if you look at it, was not the exact suit he wore
Hmm.
in World War II, obviously. It did have modifications. When he went back to that suit for the end of Winter Soldier, I was like, okay. And then they took that suit for Age of Ultron and so on and so forth. Um, I honestly think his Age of Ultron suit is my favorite of all the suits. Um, but Endgame is definitely a close second.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the Age
Followed
of
by his
Ultron.
original suit, which is third.
Yeah, which we're not. I mean, I know we're not going to see it unless unless something else happens with Chris Evans. But I still would have liked them to do something that I don't know.
Speaking
I feel like the first
speaking of which,
Avengers one was
other news
good.
that broke,
What?
other news that's broke. Obviously, there's rumor that Chris Evans has re-signed a Marvel deal to reappear as Captain America, and one of
Yeah.
the rumors is that it's to do a episodic show on Disney Plus with him returning the stones.
Which would be cool. Um, I'd like to see that because there could be some antics that happen there as he goes into each one. So that could be cool as he returns each one and creates or not recreates. He goes into essentially what each one of those multiverses would be because that would be a divergent timeline that he then comes in and fixes to an extent or not fixes. He at least gives them back the stone that they were missing, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But well, no. What I
So
was going to say is we missed the chance because we're not going to get it there. But we missed the chance of him having like straight up old school, real old school Captain America. Because the one in First Avenger was okay, but it wasn't like straight up from like the original comics, which would have been funny. The closest thing we had obviously was when he was doing the propaganda films and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's good
yeah,
stuff either way. In non MCU news, in pivoting there, the DCU. In regards to the DCEU, Zack Snyder's allegedly with the Snyder Cut, which, for those who didn't know, is not going to be 4-piece episodic thing that we previously thought it's going to be a long movie. So get ready for that.
I don't care.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying,
I don't care.
get ready for that. Thankfully we can stream it, so you can pause it. You can, if you got to go to the bathroom 3 times during it, because it's probably what it's going to take, get your snacks, get your stuff ready, and everybody be quiet while the movie happens. That's what I say.
I'm going to get my comfy pants on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rock the comfy pants I got for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rock a comfy shirt. I'm not even going to watch that damn thing on my TV in my living room. I'm going to watch that thing comfortably in bed.
In bed? Well, I mean, what's
Comfortably in.
Well, you don't have a, well, I'll say your couch is kind of far away from your TV in your living room, right? It's not a right, like,
A little bit.
yeah. I say, because mine, I've got the chaise lounge situation going on, so I can basically lay down and but yeah, I mean, the sound system just isn't that good in the bedroom. It's just the TV, so I'd rather have the surround sound for this.
Well, we got a surround sound system for our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been trying to figure out how to actually set it up because it's
Mm-hmm.
not wireless, and
Mm-hmm. You got to run them cables.
it just, yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it though.
God,
It's totally worth it.
Yeah. If only I knew somebody that was an IT.
IT is
really
different than this.
smart guy.
I'm suck at that. Yeah, go talk to Joe, I think. I suck at running cables. Ben, maybe your guy to talk about that. Ben or Joe, I'm terrible at cable management. Audio calibration, I'll come over for that part though. To do your audio and video calibration,
come over and help me
on there.
Well, no. I'm saying I may have to have you come over and figure out this whole internet issue, because I think that's why my audio keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah. I'm so far, like I'm literally my router's in one corner of the house, and I'm in the direct opposite corner.
Sounds like you need a mesh system.
So mesh.
Mm-hmm.
Speak English.
Mesh is very English. So instead of one router, you have multiple routers that all work together, and they piggyback off of each other. So, for example, in your case, you could have one-on-one.
I tried that. I got a little router extender from Netgear.
No, that's different.
And I don't think it works very well.
Router extenders suck. No, it's a mesh. Mesh is different than router extensions. Yeah, so for example, with a mesh system, you could have one router where you are, one router around the middle of the house, and then one router on the other end of the house, and that router in the middle piggybacks and sends everything back and forth to you. It's the second best thing to actually hardwiring everything. Yeah, so I've got three. Yeah, so I've got like 3 routers that piggyback and they work. But we'll check into that later. So we'll check into that stuff later. Yeah.
So, and I think that's the only way to fix my audio, because, like I said, my biggest thing is obviously with Ghostbusters being delayed. You said they can't delay Black Widow. Morbius has once again been delayed. We still don't have an Eternals trailer. Like, we finally got Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
We finally got Kong vs. Godzilla, and the greatest meme ever, and I posted it on our Facebook page, is, hold on, let me read the exact meme. I don't want to mess it up.
I got it. I got you, fam. I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna put it right in here.
Yeah, go ahead. Pop it up.
So go ahead. Okay. I'll just throw it in.
This is the greatest meme ever. I swear. There we go.
Yep.
I swear if both their moms are named something.
Yeah. Then we quit.
That's just
we turn off the movie. We turn off the movie at that point. I mean, I will say that's probably what they're doing with this movie. Yeah. That's probably what they're doing with this movie, though. The original Kong versus Godzilla or Godzilla versus Kong. You didn't have another bad guy, and in this one, it really feels like they're gonna team up. They're gonna fight each other for a little bit, and then they're gonna team up. I mean, come on. No one wants to see
One
Kong
rumor is
die. No one
Mecha
wants to
God.
see. Yeah, Mecha Godzilla could be it. I mean,
Somebody
I
said
feel like. Mhm.
they said they saw him in the trailer somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't. They may have. I'll have to check screenshots. But yeah, I feel like that's the only way to do this because you're going to have people who want Kong to win. You're going to have people who want Godzilla to win. And no matter what, you're going to have half the audience who hates the other half. And let's be honest, Godzilla should win unless Kong has been granted some godlike power further than what we've ever seen Kong have. It's the only way you can do it. Because we're
Yeah,
talking
I
about
think Kong is smart.
Kong is smarter, which in the trailer you can see he's more than likely using. He looks like he's using an axe, and it looks like that's one of Godzilla's fins, one of his scales, if you will, from his back. It looks like he's using that to like attack Godzilla. So he's literally using piece of Godzilla to attack Godzilla. Again, bringing in the intelligence, but they've also made him like huge. Like I don't know how he got that big so quick. I mean, or I guess he was supposed to be like a kid in the first one, right?
I think.
Yeah, I think he
I
was.
never actually saw Call Skull Island.
You didn't? Oh, that's good.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's nowhere near as good as the last Godzilla
saw
movie that came out. Yeah, that's pretty good. But I'm excited about that's coming out. That and Snyder Cut coming out on Warner. When is the Snyder Cut? Do we know release date on that?
March 18th.
Is it? Okay, yeah, March 18th is that, and then March 31st is Kong. So that's pretty awesome.
Well, you can pretty much know where I'm going to be March 18th.
Yep. Take the day off.
Oh yeah, you can definitely.
I'm already kind of dealing with or not dealing with it. Yeah, I was saying I'm already like have that feeling like every Friday with WandaVision. I still have to stay off of Facebook. I stay off of everything while I'm working. All my work colleagues know not to mention anything. But two people I work with wake up before work. They wake up and watch WandaVision before they go to work.
That's
And,
what
I could do that. I could do that, but I always watch it with Whitney. Yeah, but I always watch it with Whitney, and she's not a morning person, so gotta wait for her to be ready to watch it.
Yeah, my wife still hasn't gotten into it yet. Maybe I'll have her sit down tonight and watch it.
Has she watched?
But then I'm gonna have to wait until she gets.
Okay, so she's got to watch all four because that way she gets context. Yeah, and I think a lot of people.
What's the date on Falcon and Winter Soldier?
That's a good question. I thought that was in March, or did they release? Did they say? Of course, when I click on Wikipedia or anything else, like they give me the old dates. March 19th is what it's allegedly scheduled. So March 18th is Snyder. March 19th allegedly is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. 6 episodes, by the way, which I didn't see before. So only 6 episodes of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Hopefully it's an hour runtime, not a half hour.
We'll see.
Because I couldn't see them doing a half hour for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt if they do what WandaVision is doing and what Mandalorian is doing, which is they don't necessarily care how long or how short it is, and in some cases it's way too short in my opinion, where like this last episode of WandaVision was I think 28 minutes, and then like Mandalorian was like that. You had episodes that were like 30 minutes, you had episodes that were like 42 minutes, so you can have when you're not on network TV, you can do that. Network TV, it's like I want this much because this much is for commercials. You can't bump into the next one unless you're on live. So hopefully we're talking at least 45 minutes a piece. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah.
Well, I think a good first show back.
I think
having
so.
not done a show since December-ish.
Yeah.
I really can't think of anything else. I think we pretty much covered everything until next week.
I think so. And knowing our luck, tomorrow or right after we stop this, we'll get some more news because that's what always happens. So check us out next week.
Knowing our luck, in 35 minutes, they'll drop the first video or footage of Spider-Man 3 or something.
Yeah.
It's just like you said, it's just the way it works. But yeah, go look at find the photos from Thor: Love and Thunder. So it looks like Star-Lord is getting like a long trench coat, but it's going to be like a vest, and the arms almost look more armored. Yeah, once again, one good thing is it looks like he has a beard, so I may not have to trim my facial hair every time I do him.
So you're happy. I was going to say, so you'll be happy about that at least.
My wife more than me. She hates when I go full Star-Lord.
Really?
Hates
she doesn't
it.
like. Interesting. Yeah. See, when I grow my beard, my wife says you look like your dad. Shave it. So I've tried it a few times. She's like, nope, not gonna deal with that. Yeah. Good first episode back.
That does it for us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good first episode. That does it for us this week. If you're into video games,
yeah, check out TheLanCave. We're live every Thursday on TheLanCave on Facebook. We're also on also on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and all those kind of things. We talk about gaming and gaming news, and it's pretty awesome.
Speaking of which, I really enjoy Cyberpunk 2077.
It's pretty great. I had some glitches that were pretty funny, but it's pretty good.
Well, also if you're into sports like I am, check out the scrumsports.com. Exciting time to be a Tampa Bay sports fan. Not only did you have the Lightning win the Stanley Cup, the Rays in the World Series, now Tom Brady is taking the Tampa Bay Gronkaneers, or the Tampa Bay Gronkaneers, to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's crazy.
First team ever in history to play the Super Bowl in their home stadium. So,
I'm going to stay very far away from any of that. Like physically, and not from the news. I just mean like I'm not going to drive around and near Tampa. It's going to be fun, or it's going to be fun for them.
Oh yeah, it'll be
stay home. Yeah, stay home.
Well, that does it for us this week. We will be back to our regularly scheduled program starting this week into next week, blah, 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 whatever. But we are back. Hopefully the news continues to roll out and we can get some good stuff going here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.